It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New Orleans Saints.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I need on my little mouse drug. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in here thought I'd make me richer. Wasn't paying me.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position.
At their own 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To the air right away. Here's Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. There's Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. Second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Shuck. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
On first down, it's Benson. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, 25 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after try forthcoming. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Cardinals 7, Saints nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Shuck. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Intended for Rashid Shaheed. Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Here's second and 10. Throwing, Shuck. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hill. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6.
Now second and 6.
Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. To throw now, Shuck. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as a tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 14. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of the best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give a lot of credit for bouncing back.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with first and 10. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Benson. Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart, pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
At the 36-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. To throw is Shuck. Little short pass here to Hill. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
That's completed right side to Palmer. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Play action now. Shuck. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. Busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. A nice throw right there. And these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Shuck again. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. Just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 15.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Second and 10. Murray going to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 85 yards. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Shoves him away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll pick something which is wrong with the ball or the wind or something that's funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They'll come up second and 7. Now Shuck. That's taken in by Palmer. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's taken down at the 43, but now before picking up the first.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Saints.
Shuck now to throw. He's going to air one out. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to have it here just past the 25. 3 first-half interceptions now. And, Charles, you have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play calling from here on out, got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run with Benson. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Elijah Higgins. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Now the try here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Saints 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's getting touchdown, but he's got the first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait until the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. The pass complete to Palmer. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shock looking to throw once more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, 36 yards. And the Saints get a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That's the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun here, Shock. Gets this complete to Shaheed. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He sets to fire deep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Trey Palmer, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Cleveland able to have the PAT. And they're within 7 now, 28-21. this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
We give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So run it down. The sun is out. To run it down. It's your money, y'all. I can run it down. On all of us. All my people now. On what I love.
We saw this franchise do this back in the 09 Super Bowl. The Saints will start the second half with an onside kick.
I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Who did everything that I love.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They run over center with Benson. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Another run here with Benson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score? Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave from 30 yards out. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
A point after, good by Grupe. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Zone read, here's Benson. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 191 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Arizona.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Murray now to throw. Being chased out left. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 34 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. He completes it to Olave. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 38. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. B.J. Ojulari getting in there and dropping it.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw here. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. An incredible play there. They do get within yardage, but but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Both sides were holding your breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They'll go play action with Shuck. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They will throw again. Shuck. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. Groupie able to add the PAT. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Here's Murray. Flushed out right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
To throw now, Shuck. Open man, it's Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Shuck. That's caught, the tight end Hill. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second down and 6 now.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Olave over the middle. And he is going to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Chris Olave with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Saints have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Here's Groupie for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Saints 42.
Saints kick team moves it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. A give left side for Benson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Murray now.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray.
This is taken in by McBride.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. A give up the middle with Benson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's McBride. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 3rd down, it's Conner. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. What a start to the season. This has been back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're in good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Whistles a timeout defensively. A wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 4. Play action. Shuck. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Here's 1st down. Murray to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. What do you think? Play this safe? Just worry about getting OT?
Yeah, don't make any risky throws. It's going to change the outcome. But if anyone slips, take the big shot.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. To throw is Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
This is 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down.
Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Back to throw. Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Breaks through the contact. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Arizona.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us.